Truth Girl. Who qualifies her to put a work on these people?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. What's up, y'all? So let's follow up with my last video, which was Muwop's acquittal. Or motion for acquittal. Let me say that correctly. Motion for acquittal. Okay. Now, in that motion for acquittal, he speaks of Tiffany Huff. Okay. Now, at the time, it didn't click. But Tiffany Huff could, and in my opinion, is also TH, which is one of the initials we saw early on in the paperwork when the 4 grand jury witnesses were revealed. Right. Also, it's a name I heard at trial. Because they stated that TH attended trial. Yeah. So, before I was abruptly taken out of the courtroom, right, it was said that she would be coming up to testify. And the situation was she sat into court. She watched it. She was in the gallery. She had to be removed from court because she was, again, a witness that's taking a stand. So this is the same witness that ultimately, okay, now, again, before she took the stand, the defense was not with it. They didn't want her to be a witness because guess what? She sat in trial. But there in the state, or not the state, the government kept saying, hey, she still have the grand jury. So, I mean, at the end of the day, she already said she knows that person, that person. So, like, sitting here ain't gonna do nothing. She said she didn't know, I believe it was Kennebec or whatever. She can't point them out. The people that she was supposed to identify was Los, which is allegedly her baby daddy, right? Marcus Smart, aka Muwop, and then Munna, who is deceased. So, again, it's only Los and Smart. So, with that being said, the government's like, hey, she already had, known. And they rode in a car together or whatever. Now, this is my thing. They put it on record. They had a sidebar about it, but she was allowed to testify. Now, this is, although for Muwop's defense, she really kind of helped because she said, hey, I just assumed that's what it was. I was under distress and intimidation. But my question is this, though. Is it now going to be grounds for appeal if none of these motions, and again, this is just the first of probably many motions I can only assume. Is that going to be grounds for appeal? Because now you have a witness that, according to the motion for acquittal, only knew Muwop from social media, right? And ultimately couldn't really say factually if he was the person that got in the car. The only 2 people that she knew factually was Munna and Los Munna. Now, for those who always bring up Munna and snitching and all that, it says in the acquittal paperwork, neither him or Los ever provided who else was in the car. So, that's not saying he ever had a conversation with the police, just that he didn't have a conversation saying, hey, Muwop was in that car. And it is now saying that Los never said Muwop was in that car. And let's not forget the car finance guy who said, hey, I saw Los pull up by himself. Nobody was in the car. He came up to me, gave me a receipt, and went walking up the street, which he got into a black car, and I only saw a woman with long hair who I believe to be Tiffany. So, my question is this, because again, the video footage is buzzing. Like everybody said, well, it's more video. My question to all you viewers that frequent the YouTube streets around, have you ever heard of any camera footage along the way to the car dealership? Because that's going to be a good point. Because if Los Munna pulled up to the dealership and the finance person was outside to see this whole situation, and if we go off what the prosecution is saying, that the people that got back in that black Ford Fusion stayed in that car until they got to the car dealership. Okay. So that means if they stayed in the car until the car dealership, right, the people would have saw them in the car dealership. But that's not what happened. So that means, and it said it's in the motion for acquittal that prior to getting to the car dealership, hell, even Munna had to get out. So do they have camera footage showing Zell, Munna, and another person getting out of the car. And if they do, can you see who it is? That's a good stance point. Now, again, they have been convicted. But if I was on the defense team, okay, I would verify that it's not no footage. Also, I would verify that it wasn't no interactions with my client and the witness that drove the car. Because then it's like, well, if you can't put them at the car dealership, you can't put them at the car getting into the car, how are you putting them in the car? Now, y'all let me know. If I reach you on that, I mean, because that's how my mind works. I'm just like, that makes no sense. And if that's the case, was it a wrong call for the judge to allow Tiffany Huff to take the stand if she had already watched the trial for weeks at a time? Because now it could be said that her assumption was definitely based off of information provided by the prosecution, and maybe not just at trial, but her claims of intimidation and duress is for real. Because according to my sources at trial, they also stated that they had no direct communication with Tiffany Huff outside of her lawyer. So there's another person that would know if this duress and this intimidation is for real, because she has a lawyer, according to them. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment. I'm out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. And as always, donations are welcome to support the channel. Hit the Cash App, Mickey Truth 2022. Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from. They doubted me, but